chocolate chip cream cheese Danish cookies.
Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone. First thing you're going to do is prepare the cream cheese, starting off with 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, 1/4 cup of white sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And just cream those things together until it's nice and smooth. Now you'll need some puff pastry for this recipe. This is how we buy it locally. It comes in a box in the freezer section, and it's about a pound box approximately, just under a pound. And when you open it, it comes in a plastic pouch, and there are 2 pieces that are just about cut in half. You just have to finish cutting it into 2 pieces. So take one of those squares, place it on a lightly floured countertop, and you're going to roll it out flat into a rectangle shape. That's going to be about 10 by 14 inches approximately. Once your dough is rolled out, take half of the cream cheese mixture and spread it over the dough, leaving about 1 inch of dough along the edges that doesn't have any cream cheese on it. This will be important, and I'll show you why later. Then sprinkle on some chocolate chips or some pieces of shaved chocolate. I'm using semi-sweet chocolate chips, about a cup's worth approximately. Then roll up from the long end like a jelly roll. Keep rolling, and when you get to the end, you'll see that the part of the dough that doesn't have any cream cheese on it will actually stick to itself, and it'll actually create kind of like a seal. So you'll end up with a log that's sealed on both ends and sealed along the seam. I placed mine on a cutting board and just put it in the refrigerator to chill for about 15 minutes or so. Then take a sharp knife and slice it into approximately 1-inch slices and place them cut side up onto a cookie sheet that's been covered with parchment paper or silicone mat. And you'll get about a dozen Danish cookies for each of the rolls, and you'll have 2 rolls when you're all done. Then you're going to bake these at 375 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're light brown. Now, do you remember when I said that it's important to leave an edge of dough that doesn't have any cream cheese on it so that it seals itself? This is the reason why. As you can see, some of these cookies for this particular roll, they actually come undone. They start to unroll and they look more like little numeral 9s or little snails or whatever you want to call them. That's because the dough hadn't stuck to itself and it started to unravel. So after I bake this batch, the next one I made sure that it was sealed. And as you can see here, the cookies are much nicer. They're more round. I did have a couple that did open up, but most of them stayed in a nice little round cookie shape. These have a lovely crunchy, flaky exterior, and they're a little bit chewier in the center. They are really good the first day. However, they do get stale quite quickly. Keep them in a covered container, and they may not be as crunchy the next or subsequent days. Now, for some of them, I melted some chocolate and just drizzled it over top just to pretty them up a little bit and to add some more chocolate flavor. But that, of course, is completely optional because they're quite good on their own. They taste like a cheese Danish with chocolate, and except they are in a little bite-sized cookie form. Here's one. I'm just showing you the texture of it as after it came out of the oven and cooled a little bit. So the outside is kind of crunchy and flaky, and the inside portion is a little bit more chewy. If you like puff pastry based cookies, I have another video that uses Nutella as well as rainbow colored sugar to make these. So these are the Nutella, and as you can see, they have like a little double spiral pattern that's really, really cute. And the rainbow ones, I just used a variety of different rainbow colored sugar, sprinkled it in there and then rolled it up. And those are actually quite good as well. So if you're interested in seeing this video, please go ahead and click on your screen or look for the link in the description box below. All of these will also be on my cookie playlist. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.